Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, you could really feel that chill in the air today, Alana.
Yeah, we're going to feel it into the overnight as well, Glenn. Live look from Oak City, where we've got cloud cover and temperatures sitting at 34 degrees. Pretty shot there. We're feeling the cold throughout the state following that dry cold front. We are going to see dry conditions holding on for the weekend, and that brings the potential for haze. I'll show you which days we expect it to really peak. And what about a storm next week? Wouldn't that be nice? Gorgeous shot from Cache Valley. Kurt Benjamin sent this our way. Really, really pretty out there, but cold. Temperatures have dropped into the upper 20s in Logan. We've got 30s along the rest of the Wasatch Front, 30s and 40s on the eastern side of the state. Below freezing in Cedar City and St. George, dropping to 51 at this hour. Winds could pick up down there in Washington County. And speaking of wind, it's something that plays a role in these cold temperatures. Our wind speeds and direction coming from the north. And of course, that means the smallest numbers, well, they make a difference, and they're not so small. 14-mile-per-hour wind speed in Salt Lake. We saw the flag moving on that last shot. 13 miles per hour in Castle Country. When you take that and calculate the wind chill values, this is the real feel of the weather if you step outside, and it feels like teens in Logan, 20s in Salt Lake. So really chilly throughout the state. Single digits in Evanston and Rock Springs. Ooh, at Arctic air. Slinking south and definitely making an impact. Clear skies will allow that cold to stick around for the overnight. We see the clear conditions out there on the satellite radar. Get used to seeing that because we don't have much in the way of activity. Now, the front did clean up our air. We expect clean air, green means clean, in northern Utah for our Saturday, but with high pressure and control rolling into our Sunday, we could start to see some counties seeing compromised air and hazy conditions. That includes Utah, Salt Lake, and Cache Valley. So by the end of the weekend, you're going to see some haze and possibly elevated particulate matter. Ridge of high pressure. Watch, it becomes very well formed. Here we are, Saturday, 9 a.m. Northerly flow, cold day tomorrow. The ridge sets up okay. That means very quiet conditions as we roll into Sunday. But our winds become a little more westerly as we roll into next week. So we get cloud cover by Monday at 11 a.m. Northern Utah seeing some clouds, Elko and Ely, as well as the southwestern corner of the state. The ridge slides a little bit, but still dominates our weather pattern. We get a mix of sun and clouds as we make it towards the middle of the week. We were hopeful for a storm on Wednesday, but watch, see? The model brings that over the ridge and to the east of us. They will benefit in Colorado from some precipitation, but we will stay dry. The slightest chance of precipitation into next week. Not great. Look at those numbers. Oof, brutal, which means high pressure will block any moisture. Okay, we got through this work week with no storm activity. There's a possibility Thanksgiving week looks the same. 30s for tomorrow, 30s and 40s on the eastern side of the state, 30s for the I-15 corridor and 52 in St. George. Zooming in, find your city, and you're going to notice the mountain valleys with the single digits and staying cold with Park City hitting freezing. There's a check on central Utah. Teens overnight, upper 30s, low 40s for daytime highs. In the south, it's about the 50s. Breezy conditions on Saturday. We're going to see that warming trend through Thanksgiving in St. George. Just notice how those temperatures get back to the 60s where they should be this time of year. Haze potential starting this next week, hopefully some mixing, and that westerly flow will clean out our valleys. Daytime highs in the 40s for the holiday. Dry conditions, at least for folks who are traveling to Grandma's house, so good news there. Glenn, over to you.
Thanks so much, Alana.